Hello everyone once again. I believe we can start now. The rest will join us as we continue. So I'm Claudius Mark, Head of Productions Department at MFC, and today's topic is Field to Film. I look into the hands-on tools that you can use in turning unused videos on your phone into content. Prior to delving into the slides, I'd like to do some housekeeping. So if you have any inquiries or require further clarification, feel free to raise your hand. However, you may also opt to save your question for the Q&A session scheduled towards the end of my presentation. With that being said, let's commence our presentation. So of course, I'm going to do introduction. I'm going to introduce the company and what we do. Then I'll take you through the hands-on tools which you can use to take videos when you're in the field. I'll also teach you on how to become a pro video editor in your organization. And of course, I'll make remarks in regards to the presentation at the tail end. So MediaForce is a cutting-edge, nationally recognized marketing communication and PR company. And what we do, we storytell through videography. We do documentation through photography. If you need eye-catching photos, you can always contact us. We do strategic communication through impact stories. We're also very big in the IT world, from web development, web revamping, and also developing the online tools. We also do animation for explainer videos and also for advertisements. We're also very big in branding, be it logo, report layout, anything to do with the branding, even the office branding. We also offer services in PR and event services in case you want us to manage your event, and not forgetting digital marketing, just to increase on your SEO and so forth and so on. So before I get into the nitty-gritties of teaching you on how to edit videos, I think it's fair enough we get to learn first the importance of film. So first of all, film is a very important tool in our communication arena. So first, it creates awareness. I think it's very important for the non-profit organization to realize the impact that film has in getting awareness, in that people need to know what you are doing and what you have done in the community. So through film, it's easy to showcase that. Also, it's a very film as an important tool in that can evoke emotions. It's easy to connect with your audience, with your donors, using different techniques in film, like music, background music, even just sharing the beneficiary voice speaking. Of course, also storytelling. Sometimes it's very important to show your journey rather than just saying it. It's important to believe what they see rather than what they are told. So also, film can also be used as an inspiration. Of course, I've seen what you have done and the impact you have made in the communities. It's very easy to inspire communities, inspire other donors, inspire other organizations like you to do the same thing that you are doing. And also, you can use it to fundraise. So by just showcasing what you are doing, a lot of people want to come and engage with you and also support where possible. So I think those are the main important areas that we should, non-profit organizations should actually consider using film at all cost. So a lot of times you are in the communication team in the organization, and you don't have a budget to actually hire an expert to come and do for you snippets for your social media videos. And you have a lot of videos in your phone that you would want to use for your social media handles. So I want to take you through those hands-on tools that you can use to take your videos and also make your video useful, and of course, post them in your social media handles. So the first hands-on tool, smartphones. So nowadays, smartphones have been produced with very high quality cameras. So I believe you just using your phone, you can always get very good videos or photos, which you can always use for your social media. So, and one trick with smartphone cameras, when you are taking videos using your camera, you should always maintain the landscape position like this when taking videos, and avoid using the portrait. So this will help you even in your post-production, and you can always do different dimension to suit your social media posts, be it Instagram, be it LinkedIn. So by just doing a landscape position when editing. So always consider that when you are in the field and you want to take professional look-like videos. The other hands-on tool is digital cameras. Nowadays, there are very affordable cameras going up to below 15,000 that can produce very good and high-quality pictures and photos. These photos, you can also use them in your report and also just to produce very cool, high-quality videos. So it's also considered as a non-profit organization. You can consider buying. They're easily accessible and affordable. Another hands-on tool that you need to have when you're going to the field are tripods. So for you to avoid shaky footages that don't look professional, you should consider always buying tripods so that you have a steady footage when recording. These tripods are also easily available and of course affordable. So always consider going for a tripod, using a tripod at all times to avoid a shaky footage. So tripod is also very important when going to the field. Another hands-on tool is lighting. So lighting gives a visual appeal to your video to make them look professionally done. So always ensure that you have lighting, and just for hands-on tools, you can ensure that you can always maximize on using the for outdoor, you can use the natural lights, and for indoor, you can consider buying the ring light. So it's also very affordable, and I think it's below 10,000 or so. And in production, the most important thing is audio. When you go wrong with audio, your production is gone. You can't do anything whether the video looks good or not. So always consider having the best audio even before everything else. So audio, this is easy. It can easily be done. You can also use your phone. There's an application for voice record. It always produces a very good audio. Or also you can consider buying lapel. They go for under 5,000 and below. 5,000 and below. So always consider investing in audio because audio is what matters in production. And of course, you have collected good audio, you have collected good footage, but now you need to edit them. So we have readily available and free applications that you can just edit your footage in your phone. So these applications are like Filmora, Viva Video, Adobe Premiere Rush, CapCut, InShot Video Editor. So these applications are readily available, and you can get them in the App Store. So it needs no expertise. So everybody can be a video editor, depending on what you want. You can always go in your App Store, download one of these very powerful applications that are readily available to edit content for your social media. So consider always, you can go through that or you can write this down so that you can, of course, go and download them and get to learn about how each and every application works. So becoming a pro video editor, there are steps that you need to follow, all right? But today I'll teach you on how to use a CapCut application and the tools that are very important for you as an editor to know when editing videos, that are very useful and can help you to have a turnaround when editing your videos. But before then, let me first give you the steps that you need to follow before starting even to edit the video. So the first step, you need to plan the video. At this point, you need to know to answer the 5 W's and the H principle. So why? What's the purpose of your video? Who are your target audience? What message you want to relay? And so on and so forth. So always make sure you have a storyboard or a short list so that you know the purpose of your video even before getting into the software or the application and to start editing. Also, make sure, step number 2, you gather the footages. Look for all the materials that you will want to use, be it image, be it music, any audio clip, any video. Ensure that you have everything at a central place that you can just get them and pick them. So this helps you to avoid time wasted looking for things while editing. So after you just know what you want to do with the video, always collect all the necessary materials that you might want to use. So the next step, assemble the video. So here is where the magic happens. So, and here is where you test your storytelling skills. So at this point, you need to make sure you know how you're going to introduce your video or your story, what is going to be your body and what's going to be your conclusion. So don't be in a hurry to do anything else. First, make sure you have the story, your story in line in your timeline and it's making sense. So you can always cut out what you don't want, put in what you want to make sense and to make a story first. So the first thing you should always ensure that you have, even before doing any other thing, is ensure that your story is making sense at this particular point, right, in your timeline. Then after that, you can always now consider adding effects and transitions just for a visual appeal of your video. So yes, where you can do also color correction, some transitions, depending with the nature of your video and the purpose of your video. Of course, the next step now is this, you can add text and graphics. At this particular point, maybe if you want to add some titles in your video, this is the point where you can now add your titles, any relevant graphics, any explainers. At this particular point, now is when you can all do that thing. Then of course, before you conclude, you just preview and revise. So watch your video over and over again in your timeline so that you ensure that there's nothing you have missed out. And in case you have, you can always add or remove. So before even export, then after that, you can now export. But before exporting, always ensure that you preview and you have met what you actually wanted to do with your video, you've met your objective. Then export and of course distribute. When exporting, you can always consider, you can export into different dimensions depending on where you want to post your video. There are some dimensions for Instagram posts, Instagram Reels, different dimensions for LinkedIn, different dimensions for WhatsApp status, depending on where you want to post your content. So of course, now I want to show you a tutorial that I specifically customized for you guys. I'm going to teach you on the important tools in CapCut. CapCut is one of the applications, and I found this application to be very, very useful, and it has a very important tools that can help you edit a very professional look videos. So let's watch this, then we'll continue. Hope you get to learn. Let's take a moment to learn how to use the key editing tools in CapCut for all the video clips on your phone. This will get your content to use for social media. First step, ensure you have downloaded a CapCut app in your smartphone from Play Store or App Store. Open the application and tap on the new project icon. Select one or more video clips from your album or phone gallery. You also have the option of using the stock video from CapCut collection. In this case, we will use the videos from our album. Next, select your videos according to how you want to arrange them in your timeline, then click Add. You can always use your preview panel to see how your final outcome will look like. Next, I'll take you through the important editing tools for your everyday use. Select the Edit tool. Under it, you will get a variety of important tools that serve many useful purposes. Split tool splits a clip in two. To use it, drag the timeline until the playhead is where you want to split. Tap on your clip and then on the split icon in the toolbar. Your results will now display two separate clips rather than one. The speed tool. This tool changes the speed of your videos. Speeding up or slowing down a clip is a popular feature that many people use. You can either use normal tool to increase the values or reduce the value. The curve tool gives you smooth transition without your viewer having to notice an abrupt change in the speed of your clip between cuts. The volume tool helps you reduce or increase the background music or your clip's sound levels. The animation tool gives you animated templates that you can use to fade in your clips or fade out your clips. Delete tool. In case you want to delete or remove an element from your timeline, you just select and delete. Under cutout, the remove background tools. The tool helps you to remove background in a video and replace with the background you desire. It creates a transparent background effect. Next, audio tool. Select the audio tool panel. You will see another group of important tools. The sound tool. For effects and sounds, browse through the CapCut's different categories and tap on any sound effect or song to preview the audio. Extract audio from a video in your camera roll tool. After tapping on an extracted, you'll see a page of all your camera roll videos. Tap on a video that you want to take audio from, then tap on Add in the bottom right corner. The sound from that video will now appear as audio in your project. Record voiceover tool. This helps you record your voice as you edit your clips. The text tool, and you get to find different key tools under the panel. Add text. In case you want to add a text in your clip, this is useful. can also reduce the size. The text template tool helps you choose a template that you like and just edit the words depending with what you love. The auto caption tool. It helps you to automatically caption your entire video. The sticker tool helps use the stickers. You can always reduce it to the size that you want. Next, click on the effect tool. You get to find different key tools under the panel. The video effect tool. The video effect tool helps you to add effects on the entire video screen. Body effect tool. Detects any body with your clip. The filter tool helps to set the tone and color, which influences the mood of your video. Under filter tool, we have the adjust tool. It helps you make changes on the color and image setting. The other important tool is the ratio tool. It enables you to select a frame that will easily fit your social media platform based on different dimensions. For example, Instagram, WhatsApp status, Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, among others. Please note, the project file saves itself automatically in your draft. Ensure to delete the CapCut logo ending when posting. This maintains your professional design. Finally, you can export your videos for use. Hello. I hope everyone got to learn something and the fundamental tools in CapCut. The reason I choose CapCut is because I find that it has very important tools that are already customized. Also, you have templates. You don't need to go in other applications to do other things. So everything is under one shop. So I believe at CapCut it's a one-stop shop for any beginner in video editing. So you can always maximize on using it. And of course, there are other tools I've not talked about, but these ones are the fundamentals. You can always go through the application to get to learn what each and every tool does. This is a very powerful application. Always do a lot of practice so that you can make use of it. Of course, film remains one of the most effective communication tools for organization. So I'll not leave you without any challenge. So what I'm challenging you guys to do is go edit your videos, any of your videos in your phone, then send it to us through info@mfc.ke. Of course, we'll get to post the 3 best well done videos for you, and of course we'll tag you in our social media pages. So make use of these tools. These tools are easily available and free of charge. So always ensure that you look for these things so that you become an asset in your organization. So you don't have to actually look for an expert to look for these snippets for social media. You can do these things yourself. So I challenge all of you to go and do videos and send it to our info@mfc.ke for a review, so that we can, of course, give you feedback and post you when you do a good job. So just go through, you can always go through the slides again and follow the steps and do a good video. Looking forward to look at very good videos and new video editors. Thank you. So at this moment, I'll welcome any question or any reaction. So you're free to ask any question, please. Any reaction? Okay, Peter.
Hello, Claudius. My name is Peter. I am a communications assistant. I normally do a lot of videos for social media. And I recently came through a platform called Lumen 5. And it seems like it creates videos from a script. You upload a video, you upload a script of what you'd like. You know those videos that are normally transitional and they have like text showing just images and texts. So it's just a short video that is, maybe it could be an explainer video. And when I came across this platform, I noticed that it helps automatically create videos for someone, but then it's not free. So I just wanted to understand if there can be an alternative for that, so that I could resort to that, because that one is not free, it's paid, but some aspects of it is free, but it comes with a watermark. So I'd like to know if there's a video editing tool, or maybe even an AI platform that can help me create a video from a script. I just upload a script and maybe pictures, and then it helps me do the transition. That's all.
Thank you, Peter. Of course, there are a lot of AIs that have been developed that can help you do videos, but there's none that is actually perfect. There's even one called Video AI. You also just do what you've said. You upload your script, and they put it and it is for you, but it can't be perfect as you doing it yourself. And of course, you have seen that you have to pay for them. So these tools that I've shown you are free, and you can just use them to edit, and you can remove the watermark. So nobody will even have to notice that your video, or you did it on your phone. So that's why I was recommending this application that are readily available in your phone to do it on your own, because also there's customized templates that you can use. You don't have actually to know how to animate even text. They are readily available in the application. So instead of going and paying for those, you can always use what is available. You know, we're also dealing with if you have budget in that, you can always pay for them, but can't give you a good output as compared to you doing it yourself, because you understand what you want, and these are free application that does not need even an expert to do them, because maybe you just need a 2-minute or a 1-minute video. Do you have to pay a lot of money so that an AI can do it for you? No, you can just do it on your own. So I believe we should just focus on the application that I've given you, which are free. And of course, let me give my colleague also to maybe help you with, maybe if he has many other suggestions.
You could mute your mic. So I have, of course, I have an addition to what Peter has said, and also to thank you very much, Claudius, for your presentation. It's been very insightful. Of course, there are a lot of tools readily available online that you can use to make simple, easy messages that communicate what your organization is talking about. So for the most part, you find the ones that have those features that you're looking for are usually, they look exciting when you're testing them out, and then the moment you get exactly what you want, you have to pay for it. So sometimes what we usually do is we look into those features, and then if that effect that you want that is in that paid for software is inaccessible until you pay, you try and replicate the same effect using free tools. So for example, Peter, I would say if CapCut does not work for you, if you're editing on phone, if you want to edit on a computer, for example, you can achieve the same effects on Microsoft PowerPoint. So for the most part, we find that our training from college, from high school on IT and packages will tell us that PowerPoint is just for making presentations. But then sometimes you can even make videos from them. So when you go to that platform and you find the text it's moving in a certain way, and the videos are moving in a certain way, you can replicate the same effect on PowerPoint and export that particular PowerPoint presentation as a video. So those are some of tips and tricks that we can share with you, Peter, on the side. You can drop us your, oh, actually we received your email when you are applying to attend. So we can share with you a few tips on how to produce similar images as you've done on Lumen 5 using PowerPoint, for example. But yes, Lumen 5 is a very good platform that works for making simple, easy to use videos. I wanted to know from you, Claudius, are we able to get this presentation online after you're done, so that maybe if my friend who did not attend wants to see the same training that you've done? Thank you.
So yeah, thank you, Collins, for that clarification and also explaining. So yeah, so what you have asked, this of course, the whole presentation has been recorded. We'll upload it in our YouTube channel. Production, I can see that productions are Media Force. So when you go to our YouTube, you'll find it already uploaded after this. So in case you didn't get to catch us in our presentation, you can always just go and see how the session went. So yeah, welcome. Any other reaction? Sure. I believe there is none. Yeah. So of course, we have come to the end of our presentation, and what I want to say is that so thank you everyone for participating in this training session. I hope that today's webinar has been informative and you have gained some valuable knowledge. If you ever require more assistance with this training, or if you have an upcoming intricate or rather complex video production project, please don't hesitate to contact Media Force. So thank you for being here, and goodbye.